from My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school basketball. Coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And good Friday evening, everybody, and welcome to the gym here at Cadillac High School for tonight's Big North Boys basketball presentation here on My News 26 and CCTV. Alongside Eric Richards, I'm Jay Simon. Thrilled to have you with us for this one. Early season Big North contests are always a fun one, Eric, and this one in particular is challenging at times because the Wildcats, that is a trek across the northern part of the state. 3 hours to get here.
I've made that trek in high school. I know it.
Yeah, the Wildcats actually use a charter bus to get here. Kudos to Alpena High School for letting those kids use that. Yeah, it's a lot better
cold school bus
than the alternative and the other style of bus. No doubt about that one. The Vikings will hosting the Wildcats. This is their first meeting this season. The Vikings come into this 3-2, 0-1 in the Big North Conference. Meanwhile, the Wildcats 4-2, 0-2 in conference play. So both teams looking for their first conference victory tonight. When you talk about the visiting Alpena Wildcats, though, there's one name that jumps out: 6'5" junior Chris DeRocher.
Yeah.
And insider information tells us probably one of the most skilled players in the North. When I think of somebody like that, he can shoot, he can handle the rock. I think of a 6'5", say, Kevin Gregory. How would you defend a 6'5" Kevin Gregory?
Well, aside from praying, because, I mean, Kevin's, 5'8", and he's tough to guard, 6'5"?
5'8".
Yeah.
Might be 5'9".
You know, what I would do personally, I would put a guard on him at first, try to get up on him close, you know, make him uncomfortable, you know, the foot speed, deny him the ball a little bit. And find out if he can actually post up, have a post game, anything like that. And if he takes him down there, then bring a big to help him out. You know, make anyone else beat you. You know, have him kick it out, make anyone else beat you. You know, and like I said, deny him a ball, be a little physical with him.
It'll be interesting to see how Coach Ryan Benzenberg and the Vikings deal with that. Meanwhile, the Vikings don't have a whole lot of size themselves. You look at the roster, and it runs down, and they're listed at 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". Jake Kahani's listed at 6'4". Now, having not stood next to Jake, I'm not sure if he's a legitimate 6'4". He might be 6'4" width. That is a large young man.
He is
boy. Strong.
He's a big boy.
But he's really their only inside presence. This is a team that likes to play 4 out. They will try to push the ball. What would you expect seeing from them from an up-tempo standpoint?
Well, normally, up-tempo teams, they get a lot of layups. They shoot a lot of threes. They like to keep the pace moving, and they're probably going to press. You know, my guess is they're probably going to press, try to get some steals. You know, like you said, or up-tempo. You know, they have 4 guys out. That normally means 4 guards. Take advantage of that. You know, have them running around creating havoc. You know, for Alpena.
Both of these teams coming off mediocre seasons last year. While Alpena finishing 9-12, and in the middle of the Big North. Just behind the Vikings, who finished 11-11 and 5-5 in the Big North. So both of them would like to get going and get things going here in this Big North Conference contest. We'll be back with the opening quarter. It's the Cadillac Vikings and the Alpena Wildcats Big North Boys basketball here on My News 26 and CCTV.